I am reflective, like always, and it is Thursday, so that means minimal travel Thursday. And I'm going for a walk. And as I'm getting myself together, I realize that everything that I'm wearing, other than my socks, was either a gift or something that I'm borrowing or something that was suggested by another person that I would not have chosen on my own. I would not have chosen this hat, but Peggy was like, I like it. This coat is borrowed. All of my shirts are borrowed or given. Even my shoes. I would have never chosen these shoes, but Urim picked them out and said those will work. And so I'm wearing them, and I love them. So part of the minimal traveler mindset is sort of going with what's there, even if it's not you, even if it's not what you would have chosen. As a minimal traveler, you work with what's there. You work with who you're with, and you trust them, and you trust how it's working out. And so here I am, an amalgamation of parts that I would not have chosen. And I like it, and I'm happy, and it's joyful, and it's not stressful. And this is a big part of what minimal travel is about. January 9th, 2025, Minimum Travel Thursday, The Path of Fire. The fastest way between 2 points is a line, a straight line. Take only what you need to survive. If there was no stock market and no banks, how would you plan for your financial future? If you knew when you were going to die, would you go broke the evening before, have one final cup of tea, wearing your favorite pajamas, listening to your chosen song, singing along if you're too shameless to care who's judging? I traveled to the library yesterday, the closest one to where I'm staying. I couldn't walk in a straight line because there are buildings in the way and cross streets at funny angles. The ground floor was the eating room and the kids' books. 1 floor above, the racks of novels like soldiers giving away precious archives instead of guarding them. 1 floor above, a serious classroom behind a closed door, and then another open room with seats and partitions and some computers. Some just empty space in front of the chairs, warm and comfortable, with a small handful of adults in winter coats plinking away on the keys. It was so quiet that my shoes made noise every time I took a step. Don't hurt yourself if you're minimally traveling. I kicked that hard plastic table with my shin on December 20th. Many, many days ago. My shin has healed, maybe looks like a cool scar, but the bruise blew up and walked down my leg in bright yellow, numb stripes, and still aches. Not with pain, but with some feeling or another. Day and night and day. And I rub homemade thieves' oil on it and press into the bone, and it barks like a dog. It is getting in the way of my Lotus training laboratory. I can't tell when I'm doing stretches right or wrong because there's that message always zinging, saying I should have been more careful. But no matter how many times I say, I know I should have been more careful, the messages do not subside, but rather speak in their low voices, hemming and hawing like chaos spinsters. Minimal traveling. How far do you have to go to walk, to run, to fly, to ride, to get to your next lead goal, your next lead action? Is it 1 step? Probably, in some direction, the way the crow flies again? Or is there an obstacle, maybe a plateau, a river in the way? The world and its natural landscaping has no pity on the traveler. Build a bridge and nature will rip it down by the bolts and hinges. Watch how fire gets from one place to another. Follow the path of ease, of wind, of fuel, of lowest energy. It is insensitive to the directionality, easy steps like a dance from one possibility to the next, like stepping stones. And the present is so important because it knows that the end is cool and indistinct, reconciles with a sigh, never struggling against the finality, just submitting, like getting cozy under a blanket, under the night sky.